Hi friends, welcome to 5 Mantra. And now we are going to discuss about the fundamental concepts like how to do a programming. It is very difficult to write. Okay. As a fresher or your experienced guy, but when you practice, when you want to do new things, it is very difficult to write a program to analyze the thing, and these thing will give little bit confusion. To avoid that, we'll concentrate from basics and how to write a small program in using any language. Like you can select any C language or C++ or Python or any programming language. Why? Because all languages follows the same procedures. Okay, here what we are going to do is we'll select one problem. Okay, how to convert this problem into program, that we are going to do. Here we will use different tools, and these tools are very easy and very simple, and it is where you can easily adopt, and without using any computer directly you can do that one. Okay, because logic is your personal skill, and how much you practice, based on that your logic will be increased. Okay, and how to do the practice, that I am going to explain. Let's see that. Okay, basically when we are working with the computer is an electronics device, we know that, right? And it is understand zeros and ones, that is another part. But it is an electronics device. Whenever you want to do some task, you have to give some input to that, and it will process that, and it will give the output. How to do the process? Computer is not a artificial intelligence machine. Okay, you have to send your intelligence to the computer, then using that intelligence your computer will work. Okay, and it will give the output. This is the important one. And how to send my intelligence to the computer. Okay, basically when you are doing a program, simple thing, you want to compare two members. How you will compare two members? By seeing your eyes, right? Okay, by seeing your eyes you can say that, okay, he's fat, he's thin, he's tall, he's small, like you will differentiate. Same way, same differentiation has to be done by your computer. Based on that, that will take the decision, it will give the output. And how to give this? And these are we called as instructions. How to give the instructions are very important activity, and before that you have to understand how to give the instruction to the computer. Why? Because computer is a electronics device, and simply someone say it is an idiot box. If you are giving a wrong input, it will give the wrong output. If you are giving a right input, it will give the right output. Okay, now we are going to do small applications, like basic mathematics, right? As a programmer, okay, you can ask one question. Okay, who is the which means which type of people can do the program? Means I can say who knows plus, minus, into, divided by. These four operations, fundamental operations, already we know. Already we work with it in kindergarten, in primary schools and all. Who knows these concepts, they can do the programming. It is a very easy, and it is an art. If you know the things, like, okay, if you know the taste of that program, then easily you can do any type of program. It is a simple concept, just we'll go into that one. Okay, now basic question I'm asking that, okay, how to add two numbers. This is the important one, right? Okay, maybe you are getting confused. How to add two numbers? This is the important thing. If you know how to add two numbers, if you know how to add two numbers, okay, you know how to explain, how to write a two numbers program, then easily you can write any big program also in any language, not only some X language. This is the concept is very important, and it is very simple, and you have to understand how to do. If you know that, easily you can work with that. Okay, now what my question is, adding two numbers. Let's see how to add two numbers, right? Okay, now I have two numbers, like one is A is 10 and B is 4. Now basically I want to do A plus B. This is my operation I want to do. Plus operation only. How to do the addition of these? Okay. Now if you see that, okay, just understand your computer is like a small children, like he knows only he knows only ones and twos and 0 to 9 number systems, means decimal number systems only, you want to explain how to do the addition, how you will do. Okay, basically if you ask any school teacher, okay, they will explain like, okay, take a big number, keep in your mind, okay, I will put that one in my mind, and the next one is, okay, B is the 4, now I'll put 4 in my hands. Otherwise, another technique I have, 1 2 3 4, right? One is already I kept A value in my mind, and the next one is B value I want to add. Already this is the 4 numbers, this is a constant is a 4, now I want to add 4 numbers. Like keep I have a 10 numbers, then after incrementing 1 10, that will be the 11. After 11 you will get a 12, after 12 you will get a 13, after 13 you will get a 14, right? Total number is, answer is 14. This is the, in this way we'll explain, right? Okay, same way we have to explain to the computer also. Then computer understand the clearly and it will do the operation. Okay, how to do this one, how to explain, means be with the help of instructions. And how many types of instruction, that is specific for those languages. But how to write an instruction, that is we are going to discuss. And whenever you want to do this type of operation, okay, you have to explain the steps. Okay, total program I have to divide into small pieces, and each piece must be unique. Okay, in this way I'll going to explain to my computer what I want to do. Okay, now this procedure we called as a algorithm. What is it? Algorithm. It is a step-by-step process. Okay, it will divide total problem into small steps, and each step is unique, and each step will be definitely completed. Okay, and after end of the steps we'll get a result. Okay, how to do that one, same program, how to do the algorithm, we'll see that one. Now let us see how to do the addition of two numbers, okay, with a simple example, a equal to 10, b equal to 4. Already we discussed, right? Okay, and a step-by-step process we'll do. That process we called as the algorithm. And you can use any language, but it is a simple, and it must be use English, and it must be understandable. That is only the rule we have. And you can write your own algorithm, I can write my own algorithm. Only thing is, it must be conveyed to the others, right? Okay, the other has to be understand this one. Okay, first one, anytime, whenever you want to start algorithm, first it will start with the first point. This is the first point, okay? It is a start. Okay, and next thing is, everything will be, second point will be your code. Now what I need is, I have a two variables, then is the a equal to 10 and b equal to 4. These numbers I want to add. Getting my point? Okay, a equal to 10, b equal to 4 I want to add. Now, first of all, you have to get the value from the user, right? So as a programmer, just understand, just write the program, set getting the value from the user. Okay, getting the value from the user. Okay, get value from user. Right, now I have I'm assuming two values. Okay, one is a equal to 10 and b equal to 4. This is the value I have. Okay, a equal to 10 and b equal to 4 I have. Just I am clarifying this. Okay, just see that a equal to 10, a equal to 10, b equal to 4. Now I want to add these two numbers, right? Okay, second, the third step I have to do the basic operation, right? How to add two numbers. Basically already we discussed about this, right? Basically already we discussed this. Okay, first I'll take a value. If b is not a 0, okay, not a 0 means sometimes maybe a equal to 10, b equal to 0 also you can give, right? Not a 0, right? When b is not equal to 0, then what you have to do? Then any values, okay? INCR I am writing, increment a with one value, right? With one value. Means now a value will be the 11, right? And meanwhile what you have to do is decrement DECR decrement b with 1. Same question, b with 1. This is another one, right? Simple step, you understood, right? Okay, when b is not a 0, increment a with 1 and decrement b with 1. And if it is true, then what you have to do? Go to, after this, what you have to do? Go to 3 only. Means once again you have to repeat this one. When till b is a 0. When b is a 0, it will decrement it, right? Next, fourth step. Before that, if it is a 0, what it has to do? That we have to give the clear idea, right? Otherwise, this is the important one. Okay, this is the important one. What we have to do? Otherwise, okay. Otherwise, go to which place? It is the fourth. Okay. When b is not a 0, increment a with the 1, b and decrement b with the 1 and go to 3. It is a continuous process. When b is a 0, then it will goes to this one. Otherwise, go to 4. And in this fourth step, what we are going to do? See that. In this fourth step, we'll do that. Okay. Print a. Print a, right? Next, fifth step. This is the end. In this way, simple way, you will do that one. Okay, now we'll check. Okay, now get a value from the user, right? I have a values 10 and 4. Okay, I have a values 10 and 4. Now what a equal to 10 and b equal to 4 I have. Now b is not a 0. Yes, b is not a 0. Yes, by observing that, okay, I understood b is not a 0. Next, increment a with the 1. Yes, I incremented a with the 1. That is nothing but 11. And decrement b with the 1. Right, I decremented b with the 1. That is a 3. Got it? Next, if you see that, go to 3. Once again, same step I have to execute. Okay, if b is not a 0, yes, once again b is not a 0, increment a with the 1. Right, that is a 12. And decrement b with the 1, that is 2. And the next one is go to 3. Once again, I am going to the, if b is not a 0, yes, b is not a 0. Once again, what I have to do? Increment a with the 1, that is the 12 value will be the 13, and decrement b with the 1, that is the 2 value will be the 1. Next, once again decrement b with the 1 and go to 3. Once again we are checking b is not a 0, exactly 0, it is not a 0, it is a 1. Then what we have to do? Increment with the a value, that is a 14, and decrement, that is a 0. B value is decremented. Now go to 3, right? If b is not a 0, yes, b is a 0, right? We have to go with the otherwise go to. Okay, if b is not a 0 means it will do that one. B is a 0 means otherwise. Okay, go to 4. What is the fourth step? Print a value, that is nothing but a 14. Addition of two numbers. Okay, addition of a and b is a 14. Okay, this is in a simple way we will do that one. By the way, you can ask one question, this is the final one? No, I'm not saying this is the final one. As the presence of mind, okay, this is the time I got this one. If I do some refinement, I can reduce the code also. But basic thing is, you have to write algorithm in this way. Okay, and in a simple way, there is no, we are not using any syntax or any language basics, right? It is a step-by-step process. Okay, and how to do the addition of two numbers. You can write, you can implement like how to do this multiplication of two numbers. You can go with the division of two numbers or anything. You can implement this one. Okay, this type of logic we have to build. By that, our mind will be tuned how to solve the problem using computers. If you are follow this easily, you can complete this one. And I want to explain this one in the pictorial representation. That pictorial representation will be implemented with the help of flow chart. Okay, in any programming language, if you want to understand any program, okay, go with the flow chart. You can understand. Okay, and when you want to learn many things, no need to write from scratch. Just understand the flow and draw the flow diagram, flow chart. It is over. You can understand the logic also. Your mind will be get tuned, and it will analyze the new program also. Only one thing is observation practice is very important. Basically, you want to adopt this type of thing, just you have to do the practice. Basic things only, addition of two numbers, addition of, multiplication of two numbers or anything, right? Shall we do that one? Okay, with the pictorial representation, I'll do, okay, same problem, okay. Let us see how to do the flow chart. Whenever you want to do the flow chart, basic thing is, you have to depend on 5 pictorial representation. What are those? In 5 mantra, learn these 5 pictorial representation. It is enough. You can work with any programming language, either it is complex or anything. It's not a matter. In a simple way, just analyze the problem in a simple way and write a code based on your language syntax, right? Okay, now we'll go with that one. Okay, whenever you want to write a flow chart, 5 symbols are very, very important. One is, we'll write one by one. Okay, basically, when I want to write a program, these are the important steps. First one is, okay, I have to start. Next one is, I have to end. Any program, I have to start and I have to end. Is compulsory, right? If you are not ending, your program will be loop, right? It's a never end process, means that computer will never accept that. Okay, start and end are two states are very important any program. Now once it is completed, start and end, what I have to do, I have to define a variables, I have to write some static code, and I have to get the data from the user, and I want to print to the user, right? And I have to do the process, and I have to flow the data. Okay, these are the 5 steps I have. Right, the first one, how to get the input and output I want to represent, right? Sometimes here, if you previous program, if you see that one, get a value from the user, that's my input, right? And print a value, that is the output. These two, how to represent the pictorial representation. These are the 2 steps. One is the input and output. Next one is, I'm doing some process, right? Okay, that process we called as a logic or something like, okay. And in this, and how the data will be flow, which direction, okay, that is also I have to explain, because here everything will be represented with the help of pictures only. In this way I have to see that. For start and end, I have to work with the one symbol, and input and output also one symbol, process is another symbol, and data flow is another symbol. Okay, now when I want to do the ellipse, when I want to start or end program, I have to go with this symbol. Okay, and when I want to do the input or output, okay, this is another symbol I have. Okay, input or output. Okay, this is a rhombus symbol what we have, that will give the input or output, right? Next one is process. When I want to represent the process symbol will be like this. Okay, this is the diamond shape. Okay, and here you will give, means your control will be given to the computer will process that. Okay, what I have to do, it will take the decision. Okay, and the next one is the data flow is nothing but it is the arrow, means it's a flows from data from this side to That's it, right? Okay, data flow diagram. Next, whenever I want to start, okay, is a simple elliptical symbol. Okay, start or end. Directly what you have to do is, here you have to write, start or end, whatever you want. Okay, next one is, okay, next start and end is the same symbol, there is no confusion, right? Next one is input. Whenever you want to give the input, here this is the way you will define. Okay, it will explain that. Okay, it will take the, whenever the symbol is available, that is nothing but it explain that, okay, input and output process, and it is a process which will take by the processor. Means your arithmetic logic unit or control unit we have in a programming environment in a CPU, that process will be involved in this one. Okay, and next data flow will be this direction. Totally 5 symbols we have. We have another symbol also. Sometimes we have to work with the static data. Static data means only we have to write some code, static code what we call, and how to represent this static code is simply this is the rectangle. This is the static code. This is the 5 symbols we have. Now what we are doing is, using these symbols I'll explain the previous program, right? Okay. Now we are going to discuss about our problem, right? Addition of two numbers. First, representation. It is start. Next, getting data from the user. Okay, I am getting data. A equal to, I don't know which number you are giving. B equal to, I don't know which number you are giving. Okay, in this way. Next, once I have to check. Okay, next step is nothing but if B is not a 0, means I am checking this, processing, right? Okay, here I am checking B is not equal to 0, right? This is a 0 symbol. It is not equal to 0. Yes, if it is true, then what you have to do? You have to increment A equal to A plus 1 and B equal to B minus 1. These are the 2 steps, and once it is completed, what I have to do? I have to continue this one, go to the step 3, right? This is the step 3 and it will continue. If it is false, then what I have to do? I have to print, means once again IO function, that is a print A value. Once it is completed, then this we call it as a end of the program. In this way, simple way, we'll do this program. Now if you see that this is explaining the data flow. Now if you see that this is explains the data flow, and my data will be go in this direction, it will go in this direction, and once condition is true, it will be continue in this way, and condition is false, it will come in this way. Okay, and once it is completed, end of the program. In this way, my program will be executed. Okay, if you analyze this, okay, before we discuss this addition of two numbers, it's very difficult, right? To explain addition of two numbers is very difficult. Maybe we studied this one in the kindergarten, but we forget that one. Okay, whenever you want to do a programming, common sense are very important, observations are very important. How to analyze the program, how to analyze the problem is important, and you have to divide total problem into small steps that we did with the help of flowchart, algorithm, and that algorithm pictorial representation was done with the help of flowchart. Already I said in a flowchart we have hardly 5 symbols. One is the rectangle, rhombus, and next one is arrow and ellipse. Okay, these are the symbols we have. With the help of these we can discuss all problems, right? Next coming videos I'll explain the same concept with another example, right? Hardly, if you follow these videos, it is easily you can write up any type of program by using your own logic, and see that okay, my logic maybe it is a differ from your logic. And why? Because attach with the environment and presence of the mind is very important. Okay, means already you are in the mathematics, or you are with the problem, already you know the solutions. Now easily you can get the best solution. And the same way how we are doing in mathematics, same way these algorithms and flowcharts also, maybe it is best in this time. Next time it will be refined, it will give the great implement new with the small syntax and small statements. Okay, that we are going to discuss in next sessions. Okay, and just to follow our 5 month or subscribe our channel, you will get notifications for our new videos. Okay, by that you can follow our videos. If you have any queries, please go with the comment section and give the comments, and we'll follow your comments, we will clarify your doubts. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.